Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. So good to be back with you. This is the Doc and Base Show, and we are so happy to be with you all. We was away for a couple of weeks because some other things was it came up on the calendar. So, but we finished season one, so really we guess we was having our seasonal break. I didn't even recognize that until Bay mentioned it. So, hey, Bay, good. Welcome back from your season.
Hey,
How you been?
hey, it's been absolutely amazing. Grateful, happy, and grateful for everything that has transpired up to this point. Man, just feeling in good spirits, full of
Good.
love, full of gratitude, and
Great.
uh, ready to go to the next um, caliber of excellence.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. How
It's
about
beautiful.
yourself?
Hey, it's the same. The same. I just enjoying this ride that we're on. It's beautiful when you recognize that certain parts of the plan has come together, and then you moving on to the next part of the plan and watching it come together. And it's just wonderful. So, I'm getting a court size seat. So yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, we've come up to this point on season two, working in the background,
Yeah,
making sure everything is in place with regular business as usual expansion. And coming up on season two, we're going to have some guests come on with us,
yeah, yeah,
pre-recordings,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That to expand upon the Doc and Bay show, and then of
yes,
course the Hidden Wealth Society we're expanding as well, which we will be
yeah,
talking about this evening. Very excited about
yeah,
the expansion of Hidden Wealth Society. We're going on a year and a half of existence, right?
yeah.
Almost going on 2 years. Might as well say 2 years. Yeah, absolutely. Got to give a
God is
hand for
great.
that.
God is great. That's all I can
Uh,
say.
and we are definitely today. We got notification from our executive administrator. We trade live every day, right? And we in the morning, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And today was our hundredth, 100th. What would I say? 100th trade.
Trading day.
I'm thinking about that honey, Doc. The land
Yeah,
of milk and honey.
300
And
days.
yes, sir. And we are at 90%, only 10 losses or lessons out 100 trades.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
congratulations to all of
yeah,
those that's within our society, our citizens, on participating and growing their accounts. 10 out of 100 trades, only 10 losses. I was surprised. I'm like,
very good.
wow.
Very
I'm
good.
so excited for Miss Styles keeping the count
Yeah,
because I wasn't even counting, right?
yeah.
So we're gonna have to come up with a flyer for that, Miss Styles, and promote
Yeah,
that tomorrow,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's exciting time, Doc. It's exciting
It
time.
is.
What you think?
It is. Hey, the numbers, I love those numbers. And moreover, I'm happy for those who participated in those trades and was a part of those wins, because that's what we want. That's why we do what we do, so that we can help others make their lives better. So I'm excited and I'm happy for all those who did participate in it. But I must give you your flowers. Great work, great work. None of this happened without you, brother.
Hey,
None of
Doc.
this happened
You
without
know
you.
what?
You know.
I'm gonna take all them flies and throw them up in the sky and hope God catch them and they don't let none fall back to the ground. You know what's funny, Doc? You know what happened with me saying that? My father used to be, he was a pastor. And he said, and I don't know if I should say this, but it was a joke, so it's funny, Doc. He
Okay.
say, in church, he say, God want us all to have money, right? He said, whatever I throw up in the sky and whatever stay in the sky is God's. Whatever hit the ground, God wanted me to have.
Well, hey,
I
yeah,
said, Lord have mercy.
they got a little wisdom in that statement.
He said, do as I tell you to do, don't do as I do. It's my church. I get the biggest piece of chicken. I'm
Hey,
the pastor in my
understood.
church. I get the biggest piece of chicken.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, sir.
funny. Oh, yeah. So, hey, welcome to tonight's Doc and Bay show.
Yeah, yeah,
We're happy that each and every one of you all are here with us. We're revving up, Doc. And man, I know that we have the expansion on network marketing side, right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
coming. And did you want to give them the launch date, our target date? Did you want to give them to get the excitement started off with that with the target date, or do you want to go into
Hey,
detail?
can I get a drum roll? Grrrr. No, but actually, we've been putting in so much work, and it looks like based around some information that we received today that we'll be able to do pre-launch looking at September the 1st. So just a few weeks. Based around some information we got today, it looks like we may be able to make that a reality. Wouldn't
Hmm.
that be something?
Wow.
Wouldn't
Ab-
that be something?
Man, absolutely amazing. And it's great to be in a position to help so many others,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
and be able to grow a community based off of helping others to
Right,
fail or being a catalyst
right.
to spread that type of love through other people so they can get a dose of that drug, right? That godly drug of experience the happiness
Oh
that
yeah,
others
yeah,
uh, seeing others experience,
yeah, yeah.
right? And
And
that's
creating opportunities. You know,
yes,
creating
sir.
opportunities for others to be able to participate in to help bring them to the space and place in which they're trying to get to in life. You know,
Absolutely,
hey,
absolutely.
life is built around opportunities.
Yes,
And
sir.
we
Yes,
put
sir.
ourselves in a position to be able to offer another opportunity, a great opportunity. I mean, when you first started to tell me about network marketing, I had really little to no insight about network marketing. Um, I understood sales and a sales force, and understood that most companies they build their sales team, in three ways. Either they will hire a sales team from the inside, and they will be on payroll, W-2 staff, and most of them got some type of base pay, and then maybe commissions on sales. So that was how most companies went about sales, or either they would hire some contractors to promote their company on their behalf and do the sales for them, and they would pay them commission. But I guess the genius in network marketing is that you get all of those things plus a lot more. And I had to learn that through you because I didn't look at they are the most powerful sales force that you can attach to a company is network marketers. Um, and I guess that's why that's probably the most lucrative business of all. It's because they work for themselves, promoting something that you have, and bring exposure on both sides. And I guess you taught me so much about it. So I mean, why are you so excited about it? Because I know you really have spoken to me on both sides of the table when it's come to networking and all the benefits that one can obtain from it, and the level of dignity and pride one can have in building a successful business this way. And so you had exposed me through all of that through communication. Now I'm actually getting ready to experience it firsthand. So let me just pass the ball over to you and just let you just give us some overview as to what you see and how you feel about the whole multi-level marketing arm that we're bringing on, and those things.
Well, Doc, let me first start off by saying thank you because I remember that call. You said it's time, right? Not based though on network marketing, but based on starting um, our own endeavors
Yeah.
based upon around what you have seen in the past, just in corporations, giving me the knowledge and constantly filling me with the information that's needed and guiding me on being a CEO of a faceted and multi-million dollar, billion-dollar corporation, and God willing, trillion-dollar corporation. It's something totally different than I had ever experienced. Being that I had been doing network marketing for 14 years, going on this year would have been 14 years.
Wow.
So learning to run and operate a corporation and not just owning a business, but
Right.
running and operating a corporation was something totally different on a different level. Of
Yeah.
course, I knew I can do it, but I was very, 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 I wouldn't say afraid, but apprehensive to if I was going to be good at it.
Right.
But you coached me through, and I thank you for teaching me so much. And I'm still open to learning much more because I know it's a lot more to learn. So first and foremost, thank you. Now on the network marketing side, I'm absolutely excited about the network marketing side. We've spoken plenty of times about that side on
Yeah.
different levels on that side, the good and bad, the pros and cons, the ugly, the ingest, and
Yeah.
everything that goes
Yeah.
along with it. But I wanted to always start a network marketing company
Hmm.
uh, in the early stages of being a part of my first network marketing company because I always loved numbers. So
Okay.
I was starting to count how many people joined my particular team, how much money they paid, and then how much money they got paid out, and how the compensation plan worked, and how the company did deals. I was always trying to get behind the curtains, not just of the organization, but of the companies,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and seeing organizations grow, seeing leadership doing the right thing, and then seeing some leadership not doing the right thing, seeing companies thrive, and then seeing them crash down and burn, right? As
Right.
fast, quicker and faster than they actually grew. So I'm excited because now we have the steering wheel.
There you
We're at
go.
the steering wheel. We're controlling the steering wheel to the ship, right? Or the what it wouldn't on I wasn't in the Navy, Doc. What do they call it? The stern? Is it the
I
over?
wasn't in the Right.
I know, Doc. I know you wasn't in the Navy too. Anybody in the Navy watching, whatever it is that control the ship, we in control of it. And being that we are in control of it, our philosophy, first and foremost, and it's God, love, giving back, right? So we know that every company starts the leaderships, the company either thrive or be destroyed by the leadership, starting with the owners of the company, starting
Right.
with the ones that's driving the ship. And because we know that we're putting everything that we do in God's hand first, we know we're going to be going in the right direction. We're going to
Right.
be there. I'm excited because everything that we do, as far as the payout, as far as the training, is
Yeah.
going to be evenly yoked. If it's going to be good for the individuals that are participating in the compensation plan, just as it's good right now for those that's participating in the service of learning the information. And then, of course, it also is going to be good for the corporation so everybody can grow together. And being that we gave the opportunity to the pre-existing individual society members, citizens that's within our company, a chance to not only participate, but to have ownership in it, that gives them another sense, another spirit of not just being a part of something, growing something that they can't really benefit from to the fullest potential, but now they have ownership in it. And knowing where we're going in the future, knowing what we have, um, and the phases we have for that 100-year plan, and being able to expand and being able to have other opportunities come in and put that 20% aside for every time we expand, while we're growing, while everyone a part of that is growing, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Those are the first few parts I'm excited about, Doc.
Yeah.
Because now we're going to really, we're going to disturb the industry in a way to force the industry and those leaders within other companies to either start doing right or start doing right. It's no choice around it, right? Or just quit, right? Because people are going to identify and recognize what we're doing is legit. The goal is to help each and every person get to where they're getting to. Honestly, we're not going to sell a dream. What we're doing is real. What we're selling is education. What we're selling is skill sets. We have products, and we're putting everyone in a position to win. Point blank, period. To win. To win. It's not. No one is going to be forced to grow the company if they choose not to. If you don't want to grow the company on the network marketing side, good. Just get the education, and guess what? Ultimately, you learn the skill set of trading. And I'm saying this as a CEO, Doc. If you learn the skill set of
That's absolutely.
through the skill set customer companies, including Amway, being one of the oldest legacy companies, come up with the compensation plan. And come up with our marketing plan, everything that we plan on doing. We made enough room within our compensation plan to grow the company and grow the compensation plan to be able to pay out more. All right. And man, everything is going to be absolutely amazing. Everything is going to be okay. We on now. Legacy companies. Okay. I'm hearing myself. And come up with our marketing. Okay, we are good to go now. The sound is good to go. All right, good to go.
Great.
Yep. So I'm just excited overall. It's so cool right now. The devil is trying to knock out the sound stop the love vibration and the expansion of Hidden Wealth Society.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah,
It's
Doc.
beautiful. Yeah, I just want to echo what you said. I'm most excited about um, making opportunities for people, but not just opportunities, but opportunities that are just and that are fair, and that because you can create an opportunity, but you can make the opportunity so hard to obtain that nobody ever gets it. Um, but it's to put people in position where they can win, and and I always felt, and I know you do, that there's enough to go around. That we don't have to live in a society that's built on greed. We don't have to live in a society where you have the haves and then the have-nots because the haves have made it so hard for the others to get it or obtain it. Um, and we both always said it, if we spend our time in hidden wealth, making others' lives better, God will make our lives great. So with everything that we're putting in place, we're making it um, so that those that's with us can win. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for all the opportunities. And if we set a different standard, then sometimes the standard that's the status quo need to be changed. And life is all about change. Growth is all about change. So if we set new standards and kind of raise the bar because we value people worth a little bit more or a lot more, and so we restructure how most compensation plans look so that it can more align with how you really feel about the people that's helping. The table. And we created that atmosphere of introducing this to them. And then to get paid for it too. To get paid to introduce someone to something that could change their lives for the best. That's the magic in all of this. So yeah, I'm excited and wow, I'm really excited. And just glad that there's many that have seen the excitement in us and have decided to join this excitement and actually starting to make us so much stronger, because they bring in so much energy. And I can just imagine what's going to happen when we stand up the network marketing. The energy going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely the energy is definitely gonna be exciting. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
and I know it's gonna be big because we still having a little bit of audio issues on YouTube side. So
Oh,
when stuff
yeah,
like that happen, I get even more excited. I get even more excited.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
being putting ourselves in a position where we have opportunities to help others,
Help people.
putting
Help
ourselves in a position to
people.
expand into other industries,
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
ourselves in a position where
yeah.
we're doing all the right things for the right reasons.
Right,
It's
right.
much bigger than just money. It's bigger. We will make tons and tons of money, but it's much bigger than money to be able to make history.
And community.
Yes.
Because if you notice, like we all have that common thread, that common interest, and that is to obtain that freedom. And freedom comes with a price, but that price is usually obtained through an opportunity. You have to
Mhm.
pay for it, but you need an opportunity to put you in a position to do it. And so, whenever we can offer some opportunities for people to get a little closer to freedom, then that's what we want to do. And that's what we're doing with standing up, this network marketing on. That's giving people another opportunity to get closer to their goal of freedom. And this is all it's about, making opportunities available for people, making opportunities. And I'm excited because from all the things you told me about network marketing and how it has changed so many people's lives just by understanding the concept and employing it, how it has changed so many people's lives. And then the community that you start working in, now you're part of a common interest of a lot of other people with the same mindset and the same goals, and that's to achieve that type of freedom. And when you bring all that energy together and everybody is on one accord and they're moving in the same direction and everybody feel that the playing field is fair, where everybody has a chance to win, that to me is a powerful space and place to put people in, you know?
Absolutely. It's gonna be exciting time. We will pre-launch. Our target is the pre-launch September 1st.
Yeah,
Our full launch we want to do in January with a big event, with a huge event, with
yeah,
huge announcements, with the
yeah,
add on and more expansion to the company.
yeah,
Uh, Man, I'm looking forward to celebrating not just those that participate in the network marketing side of the business, but
right.
those top students that's been participating
Oh,
from the
yeah,
actual citizen side as well, being
yeah,
able to walk across stage, just like the big networkers that build big organizations. We want to celebrate those individual students with crystals, with plaques,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Being
That's
able to
here in the university.
free
Because,
trip, right?
yeah, because you have to commend them, all of them, because they have decided to further their education. And that's what it is. They in a university, it's not accredited, but maybe one day the government may look at what we teaching and say, this need to be accredited because this have changed people's lives more than a lot of other subjects that's being taught that are accredited. This have given people more freedom. So maybe one day it'll get accredited. But to just see them, extend their education, they back in class on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, they in class. They studying. They studying a skill set. They studying a mindset, and to continue to look and hunt until they find that freedom. They still knocking. They still expanding their minds, and you have to commend them. And for us to be able to keep bringing opportunities that allows them to continue on that path. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I can't wait to see so many different faces. Some faces we haven't even met yet,
Right.
right? As we expand over years, we see new faces of people that haven't even been born today.
Yeah.
as we as we expand, being able to travel to different cities, doing local, regional,
Yeah.
national, and
Yeah.
international events all around the world.
Yeah.
Being able to go to Africa and be able to do events on in different countries within that continent,
Yeah.
right? Being able to go to different countries in need and maybe build schools, bring electricity,
Yeah.
like green, green energy to those areas, water, running water.
Right.
It's so much work that needs to be done. That's why the vision is unlimited. That's why it's so big,
Right.
because what needs to be done is so big, and it's always going to be big. Even
Yeah.
starting here, right? You got veterans that's homeless. Like, what about us helping veterans get homes?
Right.
Right? We have individuals that senior citizens that's retired, but their retirement checks can't even pay for to sustain just the living conditions of them having a home, clothes, and food in their bellies. So it's so much work to do, and hey, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work, Doc. And
Right.
I'm excited about working.
Right.
Excited about working, Doc.
Right.
I get more excited talking about that, right,
Yeah.
than just the network marketing alone. Because okay, we make a whole bunch of money through network marketing, but
But
what you,
what it's what it affords and allow us to be able to do.
yeah,
It puts us in a position financially where we can help a whole lot of people that need help, that will
hmm
welcome the help. Um, so it gives us the opportunity to be able to do that thing in which, or those things in which God has called us to do. It gives us others the opportunity to find that freedom that they're looking for, and in hope that would inspire them to continue to bless the earth the way they blessing the earth. It's like we all come together for a common goal. And that's to make people's lives better. But God had to give us vehicles to create the wealth to do it. And so I just see this as another wheel on a big vehicle that's driving us, that's leading us and guiding us into a place where we are helping people sustain some dignity in life. And that's really the exciting part. Right now, we're in the structure building side of it. We building those wealth building machines that sometimes is going to be others that come behind us that distribute that wealth in a way in which God will have them do it. We are the wealth creators. There may be some others that be the wealth distributors. So it's always good to be on the front end, and those that's joining with us and taking us ride with us. It's like they're pioneers. We're all pioneers. We are building something that we know is going to bless so many people's lives, and if that don't make people excited, I don't know what will.
absolutely. Well, I used to think when I first got started in the industry, man, all these people making all this money, but I don't see none of these people helping nobody. What's going on? I
Right.
see them buying the cars. I see them buying the big houses. I see them with the Louis and Gucci, but I don't see none of these people feeding nobody on the side of the road asking
They
for
ain't had a Gucci, did they?
people walking past people right at the convention. You got people sitting out on the side of the road at the convention with a little bucket, just sitting there like, hey, I'm hungry. I need some help. Wasn't even dropping a dime in their bucket, a dollar in their bucket. I ain't gonna say everybody, but I saw quite a few people walk past. And when I back then, I didn't have no money in network marketing. My first company, I probably made the total over 3 years, maybe about 1,500 over 3 years. So that's about $500 a year. Right. But anytime I went to a convention, I saw somebody need some money and I had something in my pocket. right? Part of my meal money, $20 for the weekend. Just imagine that, Doc. If I had an extra 50 cents or a dollar, I drop it in there because I knew that if I give, I would receive.
Yeah.
No matter if it was my last.
Right.
And I had already ate. Hey man, here. If I had some, it's crazy because one of our guests that will be on this season, he was my first enrollee into network marketing. We used to share Whoppers and double cheeseburgers off the dollar meal at the conventions because that's how much money we didn't have. Been filled up with knowledge and a little bit of unhealthy food in our stomach just to give us a little bit of energy to stay up and get the knowledge. So to be able to put ourselves in a position, even with the events, Doc, it's a lot of it's a lot of things that we will be doing that a lot of companies haven't done. It's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to leave out because it's not beneficial to the individuals participating in it. Here's an example, Doc. Just imagine being able to have an organization come to an event. We do the event, right? We promote the event. Our organizations come to the event. Everybody pay for the event. But those individuals that promote should get paid. I believe that if you promote, you should get paid, right? I could promote my whole team to a convention, but the company don't give me a piece of that revenue to for all those ticket sales that I helped generate. I didn't even get a free ticket.
Well, that ain't right.
That's not right.
That ain't right.
That's not right. Let's put
No.
our people in position where if you promote and you sell a ticket, you get a percentage of that ticket you sold.
Hey, that's just how business should be.
Yeah, that's just
Everybody should share. If you help make the cake, at least you should get a piece of the cake.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair, even if it's a swivel.
Get something to show and to show appreciation.
Yeah,
But they didn't have to do it. I think when everybody work together and everybody share in what's being made, everybody continue to work together more harmoniously. But it's just when some gain and others don't, that's just not, okay, I understand how economies work, but also understand how the kingdom of God works, you know. And I was to follow that blueprint. I was to follow God's blueprint on how it could be, where everybody have what they need or have the opportunity to get what they need. Now, if the fruit grow on the tree and you're hungry and you can reach it and you don't go and get it, that's on you. You couldn't expect me to give you mine when one hanging right there for you to get on your own. Yeah. All we can do is make sure there's a tree with some fruit hanging there for you to pick from.
Hey, Doc, and I'm not going to go up and down that tree to get everybody no fruit. I'm going to climb up it, and I'm going to show you how to climb up it. It's up to you to climb up the tree to get your fruit.
There you go.
Hey, can I sit down and enjoy my piece of fruit? I just shook the tree a little bit, so some to fail. So, but I can't go up there and get all of it and bring it down.
No, that's not how business is ran. No. We can't do that. But what we can do is we can bring the opportunity, expose what the opportunity is, and then tell you how to take advantage of the opportunity. We can do those three things. Absolutely. And if we do those three things, that should be it. So that's all we're doing tonight. We're exposing the opportunity. That's going to show up at your doorstep.
You know something else we're going to be making history on, Doc, right? It's not many African American owned companies in this industry.
Yeah, you were telling me that. Yeah,
it's not many veteran owned companies in this industry. Veteran owned and operated.
Right.
It's not many. It's not many at all. It's not many companies that have your expertise and my expertise. There's not a lot of companies that have our structure. There's not any companies that have our structure at all. Yeah. So, I'm just preparing my mind and my heart for what God have, and I ask that everyone else do the same.
Oh yeah.
Everything that was said that couldn't be done has been getting done and will continue to get done. I've asked many people through this process, Doc, for help, just for information. If some people, I would say this, Doc, I thank God every day, every single day. Thank you, God, that what He put inside of me was not to quit or give up, not to get discouraged.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of people tell me, "Oh, it's too much. It costs too much money. That can't be done. It's too much work. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Oh, yeah. Just let me know when you do it. Yeah, I got you. I can help you. I got somebody that can help you. Yeah, I can write that up for you, or I can show you this company that can help you get this. No, we've heard so much, but the crazy part was nothing that anyone said was the determining factor. The determining factor was what God said.
And what you believe in your own heart.
Thank you, God.
And you believed in yourself that this could be done. And sometimes those who say that you can't create more motivation than those that say that you can. And so sometimes, in life, you want to welcome that adversarial approach. Like two basketball players, two gladiators, they be friends afterwards. But during the game, they want you to bring it because then it help them raise their level. And so sometimes, like, what may sound negative may not really be negative because it's creating a positive result. Because it's creating the mindset that if I don't do it for no other reason, I'm going to do it to shut them up, to prove the naysayers wrong. So anything that can be used for motivation to create something good in itself was good. So that's why I welcome constructive criticism. I welcome doubters. It's just as much as I welcome those who stand shoulder to shoulder with you and say, I know you can do it. Because all of them help makes up the right mindset that you need to accomplish your goals. It all help make that right mindset. And so I thank God for everyone who spoke against what you could do, because it helped create the right mindset in you to do what you're doing.
Hey, Doc, and I'm not bragging on myself. I'm bragging on what the power of God can do.
But you gotta have a willing vessel. You gotta have a willing vessel. God needs a vessel. So we know what all the power of God can do, but is every man willing to yield himself to that power?
The belief. We
spoke
about that earlier. What makes a person stop believing in the abilities that God has?
Right.
Like,
yeah. I mean, we know that God is limitless. When we standing up this company, we do it with so much belief that we was willing to tell others to come along with us without any reservations or hesitation, that at the end of the day, we were going to let them down, which will hurt us more than anything else to let anybody down.
Yeah.
But because we have so much confidence and so much faith in what we are doing and the power of God that's guiding us and leading us, that confidently we come out here week in and week out and say it with no hesitations or reservations. Come join us. Come join us. See for yourself. See for yourself. See for yourself, Until you see it, you'll never be able to feel it. There has to be light first. God said, let there be light first. I mean, sometimes you got your mind something that's got a click in it. You know how people say that light bulb just went off, and once it went off, then you can feel it. And once it becomes a feeling, it gets in your soul. And once it gets into your soul, then you can execute it in the natural. But it's got to get started in the spirit. You got to be able to see it. And you can't see it until God turned the light on. But once that happened, then you feel it in your soul. And once that happened, then you can execute it in the natural. And that's the order. The spiritual, the soul, and then the natural. God made man a living soul after he made light, right?
Mm.
Truth, right? Real
That's
talk.
true. Hey, that was the first thing he created.
Yeah, got to get some light first. Got
And he said two words, let there be light.
The dark, got to be able to see.
Yeah,
And then
he
you
said
got to be able to feel it. You got to have passion in it.
he said the face of God went over the face of the deep.
Hey, over the water.
Over the face of the deep.
But that's what we're doing. We're feeling it. When you feel it, that the passion is connected to it. All of those feelings that one has to keep you motivated and keep you on the right path is because it has created something within your soul. And so that's what I want everybody to experience, that feeling inside of their soul when you know you're on the right path and things are starting to open up and lighten up for you. And that comes with opportunities. When you give our people opportunities, that's the greatest thing you can give a person is an opportunity, because an opportunity then help move them from hope to faith. But they need an opportunity first, because until the opportunity comes, all they're doing is hoping for something. But once that opportunity comes, they don't have to hope for it no more. All they need to have is a faith that they can do it. Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing.
A very little bitty mustard seed faith. Small bitty, just a little bit. Hey, Doc, that's what I heard. We said it's time. It was
Let's go. There's people waiting. There are people waiting on getting well.
Hey, Doc,
I still waiting on getting well.
Hey, Doc, I swear it was a mustard seed. I swear, Doc, I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Hey, I believed in it. Because there are people that are waiting. Like now, we have to keep going. I mean, because there are people at the bus stop waiting for us to pull up to them.
Wow.
When we get there, the light will be on, and they'll say, wow, that is the train that I've been waiting on. That's the opportunity that I've been looking for. Right there. There it is right there. And it ain't going to be for everybody, because everybody is not going to see this as an opportunity. For some, it's going to be other opportunities God going to turn the light on for them for. But for those who have eyes to see, hear what the Lord is doing, they'll be a part of this. Yeah. They'll be a part of this.
You know what, Doc? You know, one thing that I didn't touch on.
What's that?
That I think needs to be said, because it's a lot of companies that do launch, right? But within those companies, when they do a pre-launch and launch, it's no real training. No real training through that process.
Yeah.
If individuals join and they join someone that they don't know, or they join off a link they seen, they don't know what to do or where to go, we're going to make sure that each of those individuals are trained.
Yeah.
Different, depending on what level they're at or what position they're at, they will get that training and master those basics, right? Basic fundamentals, depending on those levels. But the higher you go, I believe that, and I know that we're going to have training to train them to be actual CEOs of corporations, because ultimately that's what we want each and every person that's a part of the society to be, a CEO, a true CEO of a corporation outside of network marketing that goes along with their passion outside of network marketing, outside of trading, outside of health, something that they truly, a doctor office, a lawyers, a trucking corporation, real estate. There's so many different facets that individuals want to be a part of, but don't have that corporate training that they need.
Yeah.
So it's when I say it's unlimited, it's unlimited. It's unlimited.
That's going to be very helpful, because, you know, if nothing else, that's to share some of our experiences in starting Hidden Wealth and then standing up now to our network marketing. You know, some of the things that you you may experience, and how to navigate certain things, and giving people that skill set that they can go to another level of confidence to say, yeah, I'm ready to start my own thing. I want to create some opportunities too.
Yeah, I want to start my own network marketing company. Where do I start? No problem. We got
Yeah,
a whole setup to help you
this
start your
is
own
how you
network
do it.
marketing company.
Or I want
Be,
to start my real estate company. Well, this is how
yeah,
you do it. Whatever it is that you want to do to create opportunities too.
man.
Because a business is only an opportunity creator.
Oh,
Creates opportunity for you and your family, but it also create opportunities for your community and others. Create jobs for them, create ways for them to increase and make revenue. And so that's something where we definitely want to encourage people. And yeah, the training that we're going to have is second to none. Yeah, second to none. Yeah, I'm glad you spoke on that training because
yeah.
you
That's the
know
most important part, Doc.
you got to educate people. You have to educate people. I had to be educated. You had to be educated. So if we have something that we can offer to make the path a little straighter for someone else, so that they don't have to hit some of the pitfalls and things that we may have heard of or we even experienced, then certainly we want to be able to pass that along because that's part of them winning is knowledge. Knowledge is so powerful. And when there's lack of knowledge, you can make mistakes and things that you normally wouldn't have made if you had the knowledge. And knowledge comes through training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the saying we say, Doc. Confused people do nothing. Because they confused. They trying to figure it out. Or
Double
they
minded. Hey,
yeah,
that's what God call them, double minded.
yeah. When they get confused, they tend to get
Now, I know to
frustrated.
go to the left or to the right.
Yeah.
And that's where myself, you, other leaders that's alongside of us, that's where we all step in. And we say, okay, you're a little off track, let's get you on track. Because we all been there. We all experienced that ghost feeling where, you know, you in the picture, but nobody even seems to see you.
Mm.
Everybody has looked right past you. You like a ghost. You
Right.
Casper in the picture. Wait, we don't want a bunch of Caspers that people just look past you like you don't even have, you don't have no substance, just look past you. No, everybody have value. And so we want to hold the hands of all of those whose hands need to be held until they strong enough to hold somebody else's hand, you know, because
Yeah.
that's that linkage. We all are connected, we're all are connected. And so we definitely don't want to leave any of you out there like Casper. We don't
Oh
we
yeah.
ain't gonna pass you like a ghost. We ain't gonna
Oh
do
yeah.
that.
Customer referral program. If a person say, I just want to be a customer, but I know a few people that probably want to be, learn the skill sets too. Well, those customers, those existing citizens, if they refer other new citizens,
Right.
a certain amount of citizens they refer, now their membership becomes free. But as they're referring,
Right.
they're going to get discounts. So one discount, you refer two, another discount,
Right.
refer three, another discount, maybe four, you're free.
There's a lot of payout bonuses. There's a
Oh,
lot.
and then the individual that's actually a part of the network marketing, participating in the network marketing, that may be their customer, but for each customer that customer refer, that network marketer is getting paid the bonuses, the upfront bonuses.
Upfront bonuses, yeah.
We're not going to keep the money. We're going to pay out the bonus. The bonuses have to be paid to
Upfront.
somebody.
Upfront. We're gonna
So
pay it
put
out
it into
upfront.
work. You brought it. Just imagine this. You brought in your cousin. Your cousin said, I don't want to do network marketing. But you say, hey, okay, cool. I'm okay. But your cousin say, hey, I got some friends that do want to learn how to trade too. They refer the friends. They're getting a discount on their monthly fee. But then because they are connected to you, you're getting paid the bonus as if you introduced them to the business.
Yeah.
It's about to get crazy, Doc. It's about to get crazy, Doc.
Yeah. Hey.
I hope
Hey.
you're ready.
And that's the way it should be, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the way it should be. Because you want something that people are excited about, right? If they ain't excited about it, then there's something wrong with it. So you may have to change the sauce a little bit. But you want something that people are excited about and that change their lives as well in a positive way. So if you can present something that makes people excited and
Oh yeah.
change their lives in a positive way, and then make it affordable,
Mhm.
we was able to do all three. To get something exciting, something that's going to change people's lives in a positive way, and make it very affordable. We
Very,
squared all three. That it was a lot of we squares it all in there. We made
very
it all
affordable.
work.
Very affordable.
We
Very
made it
affordable.
all work. But you know what that comes from? That comes from not operating out the spirit of greed.
Yep.
Because if you're operating in greed, you could every time a penny comes from off of your side and go to the other side, you be like, whoa, my penny's getting short. Because greed can be looking at it. But when you're not operating out of greed, you're operating out of fairness.
Mhm.
In fairness, you're not looking at how much you're keeping, you're looking at how much you're helping.
Mm.
And so you weigh it based around, she said it's only 4 minutes to go to the top of the hour. Wow, that was quick. Well, I'm gonna cut that conversation. Hey, wow. Hey, it was great to come on and just talk to you all tonight. And great, always great bay that's chopping it up with you on here. But yeah, that's what we're doing, audience. We presenting another opportunity that hopefully put you all in a position that you all can create some opportunities too. We're going to be talking about it more as we get closer to our lunch, and I'm sure we're going to be doing a special meeting for possibly those who want to learn more in detail and a little bit more about the compensation plan and how you can benefit from this. I'm sure there's going to be a special call just for that, where people can get their, I mean, it's just, I'm excited. I'm excited. I ain't gonna talk too much because it's outside of my wheelhouse. But hey, one thing I can do, I can bring some energy. I can bring some high energy. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Doc, I say this, Doc, and I want to be very clear and very blunt. We will operate out of love, and anyone that may be a great entrepreneur or network marketer, if their hearts and spirits are not right, they will get dismissed and they can leave and they can take everyone with them, because we know that what we're doing right now is for the good, and we don't want no rotten eggs in our company, around the society members, around our organization. And guess what? We've got up to this point, and God say we don't need people like that to operate and to succeed and to continue to grow.
no, I mean, you don't want, you don't want double visions. You don't want.
No.
It's about unity where everybody is working for the same common goal. It had to be unity where everybody's on the same page. We can't have
Well, I
split
had to
groups
say that, Doc.
and things like
I
that.
had to say that, Doc, because a lot of companies,
Yeah,
the owner of the company will never say that,
yeah,
because
because
they agreed.
yeah, well, we want to make sure it's a culture where people feel safe and spiritually safe, emotionally safe, mentally safe, because it's an atmosphere and culture built around love. And if someone comes in, and we will hope that the love will rub off on them and it'll change them. But we
Yeah.
don't expect them to come in operating as maybe this culture is set up. But hopefully, once they get it into it, is that it's so powerful that it'll change them. So we welcome anybody who wants to be a part, and hopefully, what rubbed off on us will rub off on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
We,
hey,
we, we're
let's
not
help,
going to tolerate.
let's make sure everybody succeeds. We don't want just a few to succeed. Let's make sure everybody succeed. Those who not succeeding, let's find out why and what can we do to help them. Let's make sure everybody wins.
Yes, sir.
Everybody on the team got to win, right?
Yes, sir. We zero tolerance for liars that's trying to build organization, telling people lies and making up these great stories just to recruit, but out of lies and not the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. We will not fake it until we make it. We will do everything in our power to grow our organization the right way, no matter how long it takes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Doc, any last words?
All I have to say is that, hey, I'm happy to be back at the Dock and Bay. And we was off for a little bit, and I enjoy the audience. You know, when we get a chance to get out here and talk, and you know, and like you said, we got some guests that's going to be coming on. Some, you know, some guests that I'm just going. Audience is going to be really looking forward to hearing from some of them. But you know, I just want to wish everybody the best of the rest of your evening, and just always is a pleasure. Thank you all for joining us. And hey, babe, back at you.
Yes, sir. And I concur with everything you said, and I'm excited
Yeah.
about being back and looking at our schedules, and as we grow and as we continue to
Yeah.
accelerate in speed, um, just know that um, it's about keeping your dignity while in that speed that you're moving, putting God first in everything.
All the time.
Man, we will see you all in next 2 weeks, right? Not
Yeah.
next week, but the week after with the
Yeah.
next Doc and Bay show. And in between that time, do everything in your power to be better than you are today.
Bang, bang, bang.
So, with that said, you all have heard this before. It's a small world, but it becomes even smaller when you think big. So, put a smile on someone's face, starting with your own. And as always, peace, love, and
Big
free.
love.